Hi, y'all, and welcome to Monday Night's Treasure Vortex with Gypsy Jules from from YouTube's Zero Discrimination, as well as GypsyDigs.com, and myself, Amanda Digger Degaz. We'd like to welcome you to the first Monday in August. Summer, as I've said the past few times, it just feels like it is flying by. But without much further ado, how are you doing tonight, Gypsy?
Hi. I'm doing great. Right now, I'm trying to log in so I can be in chat. But other than that, I am doing great. Just trying to stay cool in this hot Texas weather.
I wish I could send you some of our cooler air.
Me too. Me too, for sure. Um, yeah, too hot to really get out here in Texas and hunt unless you are in the water. So that's what I'm planning on Thursday is hitting the river and going water hunting.
Fantastic. Nice way to stay cool.
Yeah, it's definitely the best way for me. Best way.
And it looks like across the country, people are getting some crazy weather all day today. And I mean, the heat, you've had the heat for, well, everyone further south than myself have gotten the heat now for a while. What is it, the dome or something that they're saying you guys are under?
Yeah, I guess today we were lucky enough to have some partly cloudiness here. So that brought it down to 101. It's been being right around 100, I'd say around 103, 105. No telling what it is with the heat index, but the few times that I did get out last week, use the cooling towel, which, that helped a little with this heat. But that's definitely the time to be water hunting. But I guess with you, how is, I know, how much cooler is it? Since it was 101 here today in Texas, what degrees was it there today, the hottest part?
I'm not sure actually. I know right now it's only 66 degrees and cloudy and raining. Um, that big storm that's been moving across is going to be hitting us, I think, late tonight into tomorrow or through tomorrow. The like hurricane,
Okay.
thunderstorm, whatever. But I think probably the high today felt like maybe 74.
Oh my goodness. That's like fall for us here in
Yeah.
Texas. If it was 74, boy, I would have been out detecting today. Whew. But I did get out today, but it wasn't metal detecting. But I did get all geared up and I got put on my hot lace up boots. Um, and I got out and took some photos for my book, working on my book cover today. So my dad actually took the photos.
Fantastic. That's cool though. Thanks, Dad.
Is your dad in chat?
No, no, no. I was thinking your dad.
Oh, my dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have to say, I did for the first time in forever get out this weekend, so that was exciting. Um, actually went detecting with my brother on Saturday, and it got warm on Saturday. It was warm. You know me. I usually don't go in the midday, but we did. We went out. I think it was like 12 or 12:30, and I had my cooling towel, and I think it's like the first time detecting in like. I think I after you left, I might have gone out once or twice with Rob. And yeah, after that, I haven't gotten out. So I did. We got out the cornfield that we all enjoyed. They hayed the field right next to it, the hill. So I was like, all
Uh-huh.
right, let's hike to that. So we hiked along the cornfield and hit that field, and my very first signal was that sterling silver thimble. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I cursed myself.
Dang.
I cursed myself.
That's
Like,
the way it is. It's either at the beginning or the end of the hunt sometimes. And when you do, it's like you're either cursed the whole time, and then at the very end, you're walking back to the car, one last little dig, and then boom, or you start the hunt out amazing. But I saw your photo. I haven't seen a close up. Um, I haven't seen a close up of that thimble, but I know that's been on both of our bucket lists for a long time. And you did it.
oh no, I've gotten one before. Yeah,
You've gotten
that's,
one? Oh, well,
yeah.
it's still on mine.
I'm like, I think that's the fourth silver
Oh,
thimble.
now. Oh, now you're killing me.
But for four silver thimbles, I all of them have gone back to the property owner. So this one will as well go back to the property owner. So I don't know. I guess I found them. But yeah, I have yet to find one on a property that I'm allowed to keep anything. So maybe eventually I will I will get that. But I ended up popping a button after that, um and then about 3 hours in, I realized I'd finished all but a couple mouthfuls of my water, and I'm like, I don't feel so hot. Um, and you know that hill, it's a hill. The cornfield, you can kind of go back and forth to kind of like it doesn't have as much of a hill as that left field. And yeah, it was bright sun. I started feeling it at hour number three, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So when the weather starts cooperating here, I'll be able to get out in the afternoons, early evenings again, and kind of get that stamina back. But yeah, I was like, ooh, yeah, I probably should have came out a little bit later than right now.
So
Um,
75 was too hot for you?
No, no, no. That was today. Sunday was like
Oh.
80, 86 or something, and it was humid.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
At least it felt
That is
humid.
pretty warm. Yeah, that is pretty warm. Is that how hot it got that day that Jackie and I were there? I
No,
don't remember how hot.
we were in the 90s. You brought like the
Oh,
90s, and then
okay.
after you left, we had like maybe one day of the 90s, or maybe a couple days,
That's
but
that's crazy. Yeah, I brought some of that Texas weather for you.
yep. Yep.
Well, speaking of Maine and that particular day, that day was epic for Jackie, and Jackie's in chat, and she was just, they shared one of her finds this week. I don't know if y'all saw that. They shared her large scent and her seated and some other. I don't know if they shared the trine photo. I don't even know if she sent the trine photo. She's in chat. She can tell y'all, but that was pretty cool. I thought.
Yeah. I saw
Yep.
the large scent one. I don't know. The pictures were showing up separate, and then I saw her post. Um, but I think it was the large scent, and I thought I saw the trime in there as well. Lucky dog. I was hoping to find.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to find another one. It'd be nice.
Ah, I
It'd
still
be
want to find a
nice.
trime someday.
Hmm.
Someday I will. I'll find a
Well,
trime.
so, it was warm, but at the same time, I haven't been getting out. Like I haven't been mudlarking. The only thing I've been doing is going through boxes of family things and um, spending time with family, like not getting out and doing like the outside. And then I have a desk job. So I know that after like an hour and a half of going up and down that hill, because you know me, I like to do the lines and grit it out, that it was a little too much for me. And then Sunday I got out mudlarking, And like right off the bat, I found like 3 clay marbles and then a watch and some bottles and some cool stuff, a brooch. So it was
Oh,
pretty.
what does the brooch look like?
It's just brass. I've got to clean it and see if maybe there was a design on it or not. But it was
Yeah.
right on the surface, so I was pretty psyched. And I get again haven't gotten out mudlarking either in forever. So I'm like, I got there and I got there late, and I was like, all right, well, low tide was only an hour ago. High tide's not till 4. It was, I don't know, 11:30, 12, and I'm like, oh, the tide's got a while to come in. Oh no. No, I was actually out in the out following one of the paths in the mud flats, and I saw the water start coming back in, and I'm like, oh yeah, definitely don't want to be out here for that. Or I'd be swimming. So I'm like, yeah. So the tide rushed me out. So
Wow.
eventually I can get out and get to spend all day mudlarking.
You will, you will. Oh man, I still I've been sorting some. I ordered some new Riker cases. Um, my dad's been helping me. We've been working in my relic room, and we're doing some photos. I don't know if some of you noticed on Facebook like last week, I think I posted. I was looking for some photos to show how you showcase your finds. I'm only going to be able to pick 2. I had like probably 200 entries.
Oh, nice.
So, but I'm probably only going to be able to pick 2 because I just can't take up that much room with a bunch of those type of photos in my book. But to show some people different ways that they display their finds. And so I bought some new Riker cases, and my dad's been working on doing some of that. Um, with me, we're like, I've got one little case. It's got just like hearts in it, because you know how often we find hearts.
Yeah.
Hearts is kind of one of those, whether it be a heart pendant or heart brooch or something like that. Also, like crosses. You know how we all find crosses a lot. We used to have more crosses. Don't have as many anymore, because years ago some of my finds got stolen, and then other stuff I've given away, and I think I ended up, when I used to have my shop, every time I put my finds on display, people would want to buy them. So I'd have people, some stuff that I didn't want to sell, but I ended up selling.
Hmm.
Some of those that you kind of regret
Yep.
selling, and people would bug me. I remember I found this silver cross that I found at a church in Galveston, and it was a really old silver cross. And man, I still wish I had that one, but I had somebody bug me. They came down